We got ourselves Admiral over for the team 1 ready to go. We got ourselves Azures, Lemon, Theo, and Alex finally getting a chance to play. Are those the blue lightsabers? So you got the blue lightsabers with the red Dragonflight Season 2 elites. Not elite, 2100, 1950 rating enchant, I think it is. It looks good. I like the purple that it creates, unless that is like normal. Actually, no, I think the purple might be the Shadow Flame part, isn't it? Blackie is going to be first up, trying to see if he gets some dot damage onto, or not dot damage, but exposed to shot damage, some line of sight damage onto the warrior. Does end up spearing him down, Turtle to follow for Blackie to find an escape, and now he just can't really do much at the moment, but that was, if anything, enough cooldowns to force all those defenses. Does have a Blaze Storm, preventing any of the charge traps from slowing him down. Quite a bit of damage setting up into Blackie, does get himself a short stun. Now still has plenty of health and a big defensive to work with in case he needs to. Shockwave to stop Blackie's big go with a Fury of the Eagle. Massive stun short onto the Hunter. Trying to see if he can land an escape. Shot him out for just a second. Will not be able to camo. Oh, the freezer trap does stop him though. Oh no. Trying to see if he can find himself an escape. The Hunter is in a bit of a dire straight right now. Does land a camo. Set it up for Mage food, but immediately whirlwind it down. One execute. Just needs one more. Reflect up. Oh, landing that big old execute. Letting those swords come down. That's crazy. It was 2100 for Dragonflight one? So was it for War Within that they changed the enchants to 1950 or whatever? I mean, the difference between 1950 and 2100 are very, very low. But like, I feel like some players do have a hard time like really like getting over that over the lip of 2100. But it's like, it's all basically in the same ballpark anyway. It's all relatively close to each other. You know what I mean? At least I think so. Blush is going to try to see if he can go full dots on Alex. And Alex might be in a lot of trouble here. Does land a fear. He does have offensive cooldowns coming back up, so maybe he can combine Avatar together with something. Does get a charge, no trinket. I don't think he's going to live this unless he goes for Rallying Cry and has a heal. Stun. Rallying Cry just to give him more health. He needs to go for like a full damage go. Spear onto Blush, this could be the play. Cloak Shadow, Blush can stop it. Disarm for a second, that's the only thing holding Alex back. Does go for a leap just to give himself a little bit of health breather, but that damage he was doing to Blush was enough to start pressuring the rogue. And I don't know if you're taking damage to bleeds anymore. Might be able to wait him out for second wind. Maybe. Pick up Mage food. I don't know if you got Mage food. Definitely grab Mage food if you can. It's going to be cheap shot by the rogue. Still have Avatar rolling in for a little bit longer. The rogue does not have enough to finish you off though. Does go for a trinket to escape that charge. You do have a heal coming up very, very soon. Self-heal as well as a Warlock Healthstone off cooldown in a bit. Oh, it does use it immediately. You do have a self-heal. Great Blade Storm stopping the rogues. Go. Blush does need to get himself some sort of a setup. Get a shot. You have a trinket. You have a defensive though. You're just trying to spend one to the other. Leap around the trinket for the blind gouge onto Alex. Does have the executes. It's going to be a shockwave for a second. War Stomp trying to get his weapons back for one execute. Another intro rampage. Does he have enough? Does Blush have enough bleeds or anything? Or is Alex just dead? No shot. This rogue just turned this around. Alex is looking very, very healthy, but he is bleeding out. Kingsbane is on him still. The rogue looking for a reset. Oh, I think it's over. No shot. Wait, Alex is still alive for a second there. I was thinking one more global. You send that global into a Stormbolt, however. That was probably the right play, but man, I think you just needed literally one more hit. I think I would just try and execute there. That was crazy. How did Blush live that? Oh. Just to go out by Primordial Storm. That is rough work. Goera is going to be up next. Full Ascent to Theo. Theo may need some defenses here. That or line aside. Just trying to see if you can find some cover away from the storm. That is Goera's. That Ascent. Wind strikes are just brutal. He is able to live this a little. Intro route to follow. That's perfect. Burrow down for a second. I think he's looking for a knockup. Or maybe it was thinking that Goera is going to go breaking out of that route. That's why he burrowed. Because now you don't have a defensive. One less defensive to work with. Also, his totems keep getting caught on walls and like pillars and stuff. The intro now. Hopefully his totems don't keep doing that forever and ever and ever. Goera does get rooted. Trying to see if he go for Sunder. Does not connect. He's going to go underground for the Primordial Storm. Avoiding the hardest hitting ability from Theo. Does not get a knockup though. That's going to be a Bloodlust for Theo for a second. Got himself a decent setup. Goera's getting kind of low. Both of their health are really low. Could be anyone's game. Wall for Goera's. I think he's going to try to see if he can just go for the finisher. Is it going to be enough though? Theo has low health. Like a Lassa. Doesn't a break into immediate trinket from Goera's. It's going to be a huge go. Tempest out of Goera's. Last little lightning strike to bring him down. Does end up taking it. Man. That is rough. I'm sad. Mage didn't put any food down. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Like, oh wait, do we have food? We have Warlock Hellstones, but do we have food? If you have a Warlock or a Mage in your team, it's perfectly fine to use like Warlock Hellstones like food. Like, mostly because like you're probably gonna grab it anyway, right? I can't really make rules on that whole like, oh, don't grab Warlock Hellstones if you're not a Warlock. I can't control that. Chat, I cannot control that. People are gonna grab it anyway. Because most Warlocks will drop a soul well, not make a personal. What'd you do to him? It's just like a pile of dust, but purple. What happened? It's gonna be going, it's gonna blast it out by Pyro's back to back. Does have himself a big bulwark, but that's gonna be one big defensive that he'll have for a minute. Unless he can stop this damage, stop the bleeding, it's just gonna be over as Azur's does end up taking him out. Eloise charging in, immediate stun onto Azur's. Got himself a bit more of that shifting power to get some cooldowns back really quickly. Playing a Fire Mage, man, they get a bite to them. That Meteor Comet Storm combo in particular is really good. Frostfire as a Fire Mage seems really good right now. It's even gotten better for PvE too. Looks like people are playing it again. I don't know if they're playing it for Mythic Plus, but definitely for raids. Our Mage is playing it in raid. And it actually works out really well. Definitely great for some burst damage. Pyros onto Eloise, just building up the mastery. And that mastery is not a joke either. It actually is a decent bit of damage. Immune for Eloise as they just try to see if you cut across. Azure still can land polymorph while immune is active. It's immunity to damage, not to crowd control. Dropping down Meteor Comet, Eloise is able to avoid it. Dust of Darkness, Blur is available. Definitely start using something. Trying to go for a hunt onto Azure, so goes for a melt, I think. Trying to land a hunt. Is going to be able to almost, no, did not go for the proper hunt. Instead, Azure's actually got himself like the biggest combo go there. Got himself a random Combust proc. Or unused Combust? I think it was random Combust. Man. That was wild. What was that damage? I thought Eloise had just enough health to be able to like reconnect and let Hunt start to heal her a little. But like, I have no idea. Frostbomb out for Jay. Does he go for the stun? He doesn't go for the stun play. He's just gonna go for Shatter. There's gonna be immediate block for Azures. He knows there's gonna be a lot of damage. And I guess he just didn't really have a way to counter it for the time being. So he decided, I'm just gonna block it. Just gonna use it here. He will have to get through 2 blocks of Jay, but Jay got, look at that dude. He's got himself that angle perfect with those flurries, bunch of shatter damage. Got himself lances to follow up with procs too. That's going to be a quick interrupt on the Jay though, as Jules pelting him with a bit of the Pyroblast damage, building up that mastery burn. And it's trying to see if he can just chill behind the pillar for quite a decent bit. But those Frosty spells are slowing their approach. Brett does not connect. Does give Jules an opportunity to make some kind of a go here. Jay looks like he's out of procs, out of instance for the time being. But Azures can just keep on pumping damage at him. So while he's out in the open, as long as he's not CC'd, he's okay. Does go for the trinket. Azure's, I think, dropping down altar. Does get an altar. And Jay's health is actually starting to take a bit of a hit. That mastery burn to get with those pyros and phoenixes is starting to really hurt right now. Yeah, he's actually starting to take a bit of damage. The procs from Frostfire on top of it are also great too. Does get a full freeze. So Jay, even if he escapes the shield, he's just going to be CC'd. Unless he goes for a blink. I think that's what he's trying to see if he bait a blink out of him. Does bait a blink. That's going to be a perfect opportunity. He can't go anywhere. Got himself a bit of the ultra. Brett to follow for Jay. Does get himself a poly. Does he go for a proper go here with a stun? He's going to try to. It's going to be a blink for Azures though. Yeah, immediate blink. Meteor does connect. Still got a big shot of procs, but Jay does go down. I don't even know what Azures did to him. Just burned him down. The Fire Mage just popping off, man. Well done, well done. Let's get us another one going here, boys. Yeah, one of my sort of Gotta give Nalix, dude, a bit of a rematch there. He needs it.